So Two Lovers and a Bear it's about these two lost souls who are soulmates, I guess, as well. And they're looking for some meaning in their lives. And they live in this place, this remote place in the Arctic that feels almost like they live on a lunar base. It's completely something that's out of this world. They decide to take a leap and head out towards something where maybe they'll find meaning and an answer to their yearnings. And I guess that escape becomes kind of a voyage within, where they kind of discover themselves.
My character's name is Roman. He's a troubled soul. He lives up in the Arctic, kind of all alone. He's gone up there to escape from some things in his past, and he meets Lucy, and they're just madly in love with each other. I think in a lot of ways they're good for each other because they're all each other has, and they latch onto that love because that love is missing from their life in a lot of other places.
And I'm Lucy, the other half of the Two Lovers. And yeah, Lucy is a restless person. She's not settled in the town that she lives in. She doesn't feel like it's for her. That there's a need to find something else and sort of shed things in the past that she can't quite get rid of, and if she stays there.
So the bear is Aggie, and Aggie has 20 years experience in the business. I really fought hard to have a real bear in the scene because I believe that 3D effects for animals, especially with fur, is it's madly hard to have that spontaneity, and almost like you feel immediately this kind of love and affection towards that animal, even though it's a beast. It's weird that it kind of acted like a cat in some ways. So she came from Vancouver, and she drove in her own trailer for about 2 weeks. And the weirdest thing was that when we started filming, she was cold because she lives next to the sea, and she swims in a pool. And she was cold, so we had to give her a couple of pizzas for her to come out of the trailer, and everything was fine. So Dane, I had seen this movie called The Place Beyond the Pines. I was sure that this guy on screen had only one role in him because it was so authentic that I just okay, this guy has only one role in him. It's the role of his life. And then I realized that he's a trained actor, so I was like, oh shit, that's even better. Tat, I knew her from Orphan Black, and she was gracious enough to do to try out some stuff with us for the character, because there was a question of what did she look like, and so everybody was blown away by her screen test. So there wasn't even a question. Everybody that saw her screen test was like, okay, she's the character. And then the risky part, I guess, was that nowadays you have less and less time to meet each other. So I was like, is the chemistry gonna work? And we didn't have time to do a screen test. Well, it was I didn't want to do that because they're just amazing actors and so I was really fortunate.
And I feel like chemistry can be created, I feel like it's a part of our job is to understand the relationships of the people in the movie and your relationship to them and what that relationship is, and then out of that is chemistry. So I don't think it's some magical thing. I think it can be created. And I think it's so amazing that this film is here, because I think this is a really special film. I think that it's a film that was made with a lot of heart, and I think it's a film that is very unique, and I think Kim gave it a voice that's very unique, and I think it was a passion project for all of us, I think. So for that passion, just nothing else but doing it for the love of it has been rewarded to be here, I think is such an amazing gift.